Hello students, I'm Imani Sharma, your educator. I warmly welcome you all to yet another YouTube video with me. So in this particular class, we will be moving forward with American literature, of course, right? We have covered several things in the previous videos where I tried to make sure that you guys are completely acquainted with what are the characteristics of the American Romantic age. How is it different from the Romantic age that we had in Britain, right? And also we had another video which was made solely for the purposes of making you guys understand what were the different movements regarding the American, or during the American Romantic age. So I hope ये चीजें जो हैं आप सब लोग को क्लियर हो गई होंगी, क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस मूवमेंट के साथ रिलेटेड भी आते हैं, क्वेश्चंस फीचर्स के साथ रिलेटेड भी आते हैं. So let's just first of all begin with the modern age. Let's just try to talk about what are the characteristics. Before we directly jump onto that, let's just quickly review the homework question that was there in the last video. So last video mein I asked you guys to tell me in the comment section that who was the person who has written the particular novel named Typee and what was the subtitle, right? So I hope you guys are very well acquainted with the writer named Herman Melville, जो हमारे romantic age में आते हैं, American romantic age. He has penned down important work which is known by Moby Dick or The Whale, right? Which talks about Captain Ahab and his revenge that he wants to take over the whale, right? All those things that were there. Now, a Typee, A Peep at Polynesian Life is a work which is written in the form of a travel narrative. ट्रैवल नैरेटिव, और ये टाइपी जो नाम लिया गया है ये एक आइलैंड था टाइपी, उससे इंस्पायर्ड नेम है ये, राइट? सो इट्स अ स्टोरी अबाउट हिज ओन ट्रैवल्स टू अदर पार्ट्स, मार्टिनिक आइलैंड्स के आसपास, ठीक है? तो टाइपी अ पीप एट पोलिनेशियन लाइफ, पब्लिश्ड इन द ईयर 1846, रिटन बाय हर्मन मेलविल. चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं with the characteristics that we have with regards to the American modern age. एक्सपेरिमेंटल स्टाइल्स यूज करते थे. मॉडर्न एज अगर हम ब्रिट लिट की भी बात करते हैं, ब्रिटिश लिटरेचर की बात करते हैं, we get to see that in the modern age the writers were so much hopeless, lamenting because of the things that were happening around the globe, especially the world wars that were there. So they were not fixing to one forms, but rather were experimenting. Same was the case here in the Americas, right? We see fragmented narratives here which are trying to show the plight of the people, the writers during those times where everything is uncertain. Stream of consciousness, as it was being used in the British literature by writers such as James Joyce, Virginia Woolf, where they are penning down their thoughts as they are coming in their minds. जैसे ही mind में विचार आ रहे हैं उनको वैसे ही पेपर पे pen down करते जा रहे हैं. And unconventional structures, we see the writers using capitalization randomly, dashes, hashtags, so on and so forth. Disillusionment, of course, I told you that there was world war etc हो रही थी, तो लोग alienated feel कर रहे थे. They were feeling so much lonely. The sense of belonging to their particular countries was also being really very less. And also we see that there is an existential despair. People are questioning their existence. They are having loss in faith of the traditional values which have been there since ages, right? Urbanization and industrialization, of course, after the romantic age, हम लोग को ये चीज देखने के लिए मिली थी कि ब्रिटेन में भी बहुत सारी फैक्ट्रीज एटसेट्रा. विलियम ब्लेक द चिमनी स्वीपर लिखते हैं ब्रिटिश लिटरेचर में. But we also see the urbanization also taking place in America, where we see the landscape is changing and its impact on society could be seen. Exploration of identity which is being lost from here, right? Individual and collective identities को जानने की, परखने की, खोजने की जो एक चाह थी in the people that had come, right? And emphasis on psychological depth. Now when we talk about the theme, when we try to talk about the style, stream of consciousness, it is related to the hidden motives of the people, the psychological aspects of human nature, the characters that the writers are trying to depict in their novels, right? So These were certain characteristics. Now some important writers with their key works that you all are supposed to read the summary of. मैं बीच बीच में mention करती जाऊंगी किनकी summaries पढ़नी है आपको. F. Scott Fitzgerald, important writer with the important work The Great Gatsby, published in the year 1925, where he is trying to show us that how people are falling for the American dream कि बहुत पैसा कमाना है, right? Each and everything we all are supposed to earn good, but they are pretending. They are खोखले and hollow from the inside. They are not at all emotional. How the emotions are being lost in the pretentiousness that they have to offer with regards to the wealth that they are having, the money that they have, right? Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises, exploration of post-war disillusionment and the lost generation. Now, lost generation as a term was coined by Gertrude Stein to depict the American expatriates during the World War I. कि जो होपलेसनेस, ये डिसइल्यूशनमेंट आ रही है, शी सॉ वन कुछ लोगों को खड़े देखा था एंड उन्होंने बोला वी आर द लॉस्ट जनरेशन फ्रॉम वेयर दिस टर्म हैज बीन टेकन बाय स्टीन, Gertrude Stein, an American writer. William Faulkner, The Sound and the Fury, the title has been taken up from Shakespeare's work. Sound and the life is full of sound and fury, a tale told by an idiot, signifying nothing, right? Complex narrative with southern gothic themes. I will be bringing forward for you all certain terms, movements, etc., which were related to the American modern age in the next video that we will be having, right? Moving on, we have John Dos Passos, right? The USA trilogy that he wrote, which is somewhere or the other telling about the social and political critique. We also see Passos also writing much and more in the poetical sense as well. Then we have Stein, Tender Buttons, avant-garde prose, of course, disillusionment wala era hai. So avant-garde यानी कि strange चीजें on the stage would be depicted. Breaking traditional language norms. Eugene O'Neill, not just one, but he also had won 4 Pulitzer Awards. अगर आपको पता है कि ये 4 पुलित्जर अवार्ड्स उन्हें किसके लिए मिले हैं तो कमेंट करके जरूर बताना. यूजीन ओनील, द हैरी एप, वी गेट टू सी लॉन्ग डेज जर्नी इनटू नाइट, है ना. ये सारे वर्क्स जो इनके हैं, ही वाज अ प्लेराइट ड्यूरिंग दोज टाइम्स एंड इन हिज वर्क्स वी यूज्ड टू सी द नेचुरलिस्टिक, ही वाज अ नेचुरलिस्ट. और नेचुरलिस्ट क्या होते हैं? नेचुरलिस्ट वो लोग होते हैं, या नेचुरलिज्म हम अगर बात करते हैं एज सब सॉर्ट ऑफ अ जॉनरा, लिटरेरी मूवमेंट इन इंग्लिश और लिटरेचर. नेचुरलिज्म में हम लोग देखते हैं कि हमारी नेचर और हेरिडिटी जो है, हमारी जो इन्वायरमेंट है, इट प्लेज अ रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल इन आर डेस्टिनी, फेट, व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू कॉल इट. ठीक है, तो अगर आप यूजीन ओनील को पढ़ते हो, आपको उनकी वर्क्स द हैरी एप, लॉन्ग डेज जर्नी इनटू नाइट पढ़ना पड़ेगा. और भी बहुत सारे इनके प्लेस लिखे हुए हैं, वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग देम ऑफ कोर्स, राइट. सो यू नीड टू मेक श्योर कि आप लोग इन वर्क्स को ध्यान से पढ़ें, राइट, along with how many acts are there, chronological sequence of Neil's works, right. And we also get to see कि जो मैं naturalism की बात कर रही हूँ, जैसे we get to see in J.M. Synge. With J.M. Synge in British literature, he writes the work Riders to the Sea, है ना. ये प्ले में वो क्या दिखाते हैं कि हमारी जो सी है सेलर्स के लिए, इट इज अ प्रिजर्वर एज वेल एज अ डिस्ट्रॉयर. कभी कोई सेलर सी में मछली पकड़ के लिए जाता है, एटसेट्रा, सेल्स फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर इन सर्च ऑफ ब्रेड, इन सर्च ऑफ मनी, एटसेट्रा. तो कई बार वो सी उनको डुबो भी लेती है. So a sea can be a preserver as well as a destroyer. That is what we see, right? That is what is naturalism in the simplest terms. अगर मैं आपको बताऊं कि nature का role हमें बनाने में या उजाड़ने में nature can play a very important role, right? So Eugene O'Neill's works. Then we have Catherine Ann Porton's Flowering Judas, Southern Life and Psychological Depth, and Hart Crane's The Bridge, an epic poem exploring American identity. These are several works that we have of the writers during this particular American modern age, right? Now the homework question for you all is, first of all, एक चीज मैंने और पूछ ही ली है आप लोग से, वो है कि हमारे यूजीन ओनील जो हैं, उनके जो पुलित्जर थे वो किन वर्क्स के लिए थे? And William Faulkner, he has won the Nobel Prize in Literature in which year? In Pulitzer Prize, sorry, Pulitzer Prize he has won for which particular work? Correct? This is what you guys will be answering me, and I will be bringing forward a new video जिसमें ये answer होगा. तो make sure that you watch the movements related to American modern age video as well, which I'll be bringing forward so soon with you all. So till then, आप लोग comment में मुझे ये answers बताइएगा. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.